What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the carport. Sorry for the lighting. Anywho, so Jochen Zeitz just says goodbye. Now, some of y'all gonna get what you wanted, and some of y'all don't care. And that's fine. Whatever. No big deal. The more interesting thing is what was it? 2 weeks ago, Jonathan Root, the CFO, the money man, went to Congress, which I thought was weird. You know, not the CEO of the company, the CFO, but not too weird because, hey, you know, that's the money guy, right? You can send the money guy to Congress to talk about money. I mean, that makes perfectly good sense. But it's also kind of weird that they didn't send the Eastern European CEO. They sent the American CFO. I don't know.
Mr. Root, if you had a magic wand, what policy solutions, what trade measures would you recommend, or would you implement, or would recommend that Congress pursue to help level the playing field for Harley-Davidson and for other U.S. exporters in foreign markets?
Thank you, Congressman Smucker. As we look, we certainly believe that any trade agreement must have enforcements and reciprocal duties, minimize non-tariff barriers, things like excise taxes, luxury taxes that we've talked about, and enforce country of origin requirements. We certainly aren't asking for protectionism, but rather fairness.
Don't know a whole lot about Mr. Jonathan Root. But with Jochen Zeitz saying sayonara, or auf Wiedersehen.
Can you outline some of the most significant tariff barriers that you face in key markets like the EU and in India?
Certainly.
Maybe also how that affects your bottom line and how that affects your operations.
Certainly. So some of the things that we've talked about are very high tariff treatment in select markets in terms of products that we export from the U.S. That includes the 100% tariff we talked about in India. It includes the 6%, which could go to 56% from an EU perspective. We talked about the situation in Denmark and some of the luxury taxes that get passed along. So many elements for us to think about. In addition, there are a number of non-tariff barriers that countries place on our products. These include special licensing requirements for certain size motorcycles. So there are a number of very obvious ways that we feel we are certainly targeted, and then there are some elements that are a bit more creative.
With him going, I don't know who's going to be on top. I guess that's going to be up to the board. But Mr. Root was just at Congress trying to get some relief, or maybe not relief, but protections. You know, seeing how if you buy a Harley-Davidson in Denmark currently, or with the new tariffs, it's going to be like $130,000 instead of $28,000. So, I mean, you know, there definitely could be some help there. Wow, that lighting is horrible. Or my face dirty, or I'm just, fuck it, I'm old. I don't know. Just thought it was interesting. Thought it was interesting that Root went and not Zeitz, and now Zeitz has said he's going to get out of here. Just thought y'all should know.